In West Africa, Burkina Faso's junta-led government has refused to accept deportees from the United States, rejecting one of President Donald Trump's key migration policies. The military government in Ouagadougou described the U.S. proposal as indecent and contrary to the principles of human dignity. Since Trump's return to the White House, his administration has signed several migration agreements to deport people to third countries, often to nations with which they have no direct ties. This forms part of a sweeping immigration crackdown that remains high on the Trump administration's agenda. A number of African nations, including Eswatini, Ghana, Rwanda, Uganda, and South Sudan, have already accepted U.S. deportees. Other countries involved in similar deals include El Salvador, Costa Rica, Panama, and Honduras. However, Burkina Faso has firmly declined to join the list. Just prior to the announcement, the U.S. Embassy in Ouagadougou suspended regular visa services for most Burkinabe citizens. Visa processing will now take place in Lomé, Togo. The Burkinabe government has accused Washington of exerting political pressure and blackmail. The country's military leader, Captain Ibrahim Traore, who seized power in a September 2022 coup, portrays himself as an anti-imperialist and pan-Africanist leader. Under his rule, Burkina Faso has cut ties with France and Western nations, expelled foreign troops, and strengthened relations with Russia. Elsewhere, Nigeria has also refused to accept Venezuelan deportees or third-country prisoners from the United States, insisting it will not yield to American pressure. While some African nations see cooperation with Washington as a way to maintain diplomatic relations, these deportation deals have sparked legal and ethical concerns both internationally and within the United States. Critics argue that many deportees face unsafe and inhumane conditions upon return. In Ghana, for instance, deported migrants recently filed a lawsuit against the government, alleging illegal detention at a military facility. Lawyers claim that some were abandoned in neighboring Togo without assistance. Observers warn that such practices risk turning Africa into a dumping ground for Western nations, while many of these countries already face deep internal crises. Despite the trend, Burkina Faso's defiance underscores a growing resistance among African nations against Western pressure and influence.